Hey everybody, welcome to MLSsoccer.com's Brazil Bound, presented by Castrol GTX High Mileage. Hey, we got a live audience today. Here we go. I'm Greg Lalas alongside Jesse Marsch, who is our resident expert, of course. I assume I've lost that tag after saying Mexico will win the World Cup.
Yes, you are definitely no longer an expert.
Yeah, see? Well done. See, they disagree.
No, they're with me.
The peanut gallery disagrees. On this show, we're going to be taking a look at some of the fan feedback and getting back to you with our own responses to that. So let's get right to it. And we're going to start with Tom Twohill, which is a wonderful name to begin with.
Tommy.
Tommy. On YouTube, he said, I found myself shouting at the TV for Bradley to shoot with all the space he was being given within 25 yards, but he didn't seem confident to do so. I assume this is in the game against Nigeria.
Okay.
Any thoughts? Should Michael Bradley be shooting from distance?
I thought he hit some long-range shots against Turkey, and I don't think he's shy at shooting. In fact, I think he's quite a good long-range shooter, and something he works on a lot. So I expect him to hit some bombs from far, from range, and I still think it's important that he slips balls to guys. He's got Clint and Josie ahead of him, and he's got to set those guys up too.
Well, shoot it! Shoot. Remember the pass to Fabian Johansson?
Great pass.
Great pass, Fabian Johansson against Turkey. All right, Tom, there you go. Yes, Michael Bradley should be shooting. This is a guy named No Longer, and he says, my breakout player, if he was not in such a difficult group, would be Jordan Ayew from Ghana. He's young, fast, and clinical, but I'm not sure Ghana is up to the Group G task. Thoughts?
Well, first of all, I hope that the traffic doesn't prevent the U.S. from making the game against Ghana.
Nice. Well done.
But I do think that Jordan Ayew, I'm not so sure about, but his brother, Andre Ayew, I think has a chance to be a big-time breakout player. And one that I expect to see have a really good World Cup, score some goals, set up some plays. Watch him. Watch his brother.
You're a big fan of Ghana, aren't you? You love this team.
I think Ghana's going to cause a lot of problems for a lot of different teams. And they might give up some goals, but they'll score some too.
They're going to give up a lot of goals. And I think they're going to give up a lot of goals to the United States. Yeah! Oh, yes. Thank you. Pandering always works a little bit. Okay, let's get to this question, which is going to get all the Yanks riled up again. This is from Atu Vutes. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. I apologize if I screwed that up. Anyway, Russia is the worst team. Korea will top the group. What idiots hired these idiots? I think they're talking about us in that.
Yeah,
one.
he must be Russian, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
he says, do they not realize Russia has lost 2 games in 2 years? Korea has lost all these other games, blah, blah, blah. In that case, and Korea only beat out Uzbekistan to qualify for the World Cup. Good Lord, you Yanks are clueless.
Well, I won't debate that after our picks. But listen, Russia's one of those teams that, like the U.S. or Mexico, has a chip on their shoulder. Yeah. And so when they get to the World Cup, they usually play with a lot of pride and a lot of heart. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't think you'll be able to walk over them. Simon called them out as the worst team in the World Cup, and I don't agree with that. And I think they'll put up a good fight in every game.
But you don't think they're getting out of the group?
I don't think they're getting out of it.
So a good fight is great. That's good.
Yeah, but still, I mean, when you're the lower echelon teams, that's what you have. That's what you have to depend on.
That's true. We are definitely not clueless. I mean, come on.
Well,
jeez.
Mexico?
Okay.
Really? Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. Okay. Here we go. Last one. This is from Twitter at W_Sanderson27. Where do you see Aaron Johansson fitting in for this current World Cup and for future tournaments even?
Yeah, well, I think Aaron Johansson's a very good player, very talented, very technical, good around the goal, is mobile, and I think that he'll serve a reserve role. You know, I think Josie and Clint will start every game, but when we need a little boost off the bench, I think you can count on Johansson.
Here's a quick question. If Josie struggles to score and Johansson comes on as a sub, say against Ghana or Portugal, and gets a goal, do you start Johansson in that Germany game?
Potentially. It depends on how things play out. You know, I mean, you still got to count on Josie. He's gotten you here. He's a strong guy. And the biggest thing that people forget to include with Josie is he makes space for other players because of his strength and speed. And yeah, maybe Johansson. Again, you could drop Dempsey back into the midfield and you could play Johansson up there. You've got Johansson, Wando, different guys. But for sure, Johansson's going to be a contributor. Well,
lots of options. So we didn't read a comment from one person who said I was drunk when I picked Mexico. So
were you?
All right, let's move on. So anyway, you guys can leave your comments below in the comments section, and if they're used on our next show, you might win some Castrol swag. If only we had some around to show you. That would be, oh good, thanks, there's one. You could also tweet at us, use the hashtag BrazilBound hashtag for that. For Jesse Marsch,
fill out your brackets.
Greg Lalas, fill out your brackets. Well said on that one. You've been watching MLSsoccer.com's BrazilBound, presented by Castrol GTX High Mileage. We'll talk to you later on.
What goes in this satchel?
That's things, soccer things.